Hey everyone, today we have an exciting project. Jeep gets a new upgrade, so today we are going to install a new stereo. It's a couple months ago since my old stereo went out. It was really time to update it. It didn't really work quite right. The CD player didn't work. I couldn't hook up to the Bluetooth. The little connector didn't work for that. Every time I'd turn on the Jeep, I'd have to reprogram what radio I want to listen to, what station. And so it finally went out a couple months ago and we knew it was time to upgrade it. We're about to go on a trip, and so we definitely need music. So today we're gonna go ahead and get my new stereo installed, so stay tuned. Okay, so this is the new stereos that we went with. This is the Pioneer AVH-2550NEX. And we did some research and actually went on to Best Buy and went through and just try to compare them, because there was a lot of these that were on there that were really similar, and it took me a little bit to kind of figure out what the difference was, but ended up going with this one. It has the Apple CarPlay. I have an Apple iPhone, so I wanted something that obviously that would work with that. I didn't really know what the Apple CarPlay was, so basically it lets you hook up your apps from your phone to the stereo, which I thought was really neat. So we went with that. I like the Waze app, if you've ever used that for navigation. I like it because it tells you how fast you're going, and it kind of gives you a heads up if there's someone pulled over on the side of the road or someone spotted cops nearby, different things like that. So it has that already in there. Spotify, Pandora, Sirius XM. It lets you install a backup camera. You can talk on the phone, navigation, enables you to use just the radio, your access music from your phone, different apps. So definitely a great upgrade from just being able to use the radio only with nothing else working. With having the Jeep and the soft top, we didn't buy the backup camera yet, but we plan to. Sometimes it can be hard to see really well out of the soft top, so it'll be nice when we get that hooked up to have a little bit more visibility and just make sure for safe driving. So this is what we went with to upgrade my new stereo. So let's go ahead and get this put in. Okay, so I have the stereo out. It only took a couple of screws to get it uninstalled, and it really wasn't installed very well. I mean, I would push the on button and the whole stereo would slide back into the dash there. So just a couple of screws and I was able to get that out pretty easy. And then I already got this top piece off. You have to take that part off so that we can get this center piece out. If you like the way this looks, I have painted it. It was factory black, and I wanted to kind of incorporate some more teal into it. So I got some plasti-dip, and this was a couple years ago, and Ren helped me take all these pieces out, and we painted them with a teal color. They only have really a couple of spray cans that are a teal, this one, and then the 50s classic aqua or something like that. So this is the more teal color that they have. It's lasted really well. I haven't had any problems with it messing up while I've been driving or anything, so it's really held up. So if you like it, then it's not too hard to do for yourself to give your interior a little bit more customization. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. Now I'm not really sure if I will keep the same color or if I'm gonna change it, because I also have some plasti-dip that is the other color, that 50s classic aqua, and I'm trying to incorporate some more of a lighter minty blue into it, so I might change this up a little bit, so we'll see. But anyways, let me go ahead and get this middle piece out. Okie dokie, so we have this all wired up. Now you might be wondering, why is it all like that? Why aren't you just plugged in? Well, here we go. Here's a picture of what it looked like before. Okay, so whoever installed my last stereo system had cut a good portion of this wire off and kind of rigged it in a funky way. So we ended up just finishing cutting this off and re-sticking everything together. Now we had planned on using these button connectors to put everything together, but I don't know if our tool, it used to work really well. I've helped Ren wire stuff up before, And with this and it not being a big deal and being a piece of cake, but we were going through and trying to crimp and they were not staying together. So I ended up taping everything together, and that's just gonna have to do for right now. It took me a while to try to color match this. We went and plugged the old in with this so I can try to figure out what went with what, but we finally got it all together. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting the stereo in. Okay, so to make my new stereo fit, we did have to do some cutting inside the Jeep. I had to use a Sawzall to cut this piece out. Ren, my lovely assistant for the day, had to help me hold the wires back so I didn't cut them or the back wire back here. So you gotta be really careful when you're cutting this out so you don't nip any of those wires. But we got it out, and so now we just need to go ahead and get it put in. All right, so we finally have it all wired up. So let's get this bad boy in. Okay, so we got it all wired up. I am going to plug it in to the back, and then antenna plugged in, and then USB cable for your phone there, and microphone so I can talk to people. All right. Like a glove. Can you tell me what movie that's off of? If you do, you get 5 points for Gryffindor. Alright, so I got 2 screws in, so I'm just going to test it out, make sure it's working. Looky there. Now that I know it works, I'm going to go ahead and finish installing it, and then we'll show you all the features. Now, to install this piece in my Jeep, we had to buy an installation kit, a new dash piece so that this would fit in it. It came with these brackets here so this will stay in place, and then it came with this wiring harness to hook it up, which, you know, I showed you why we didn't use that before, but it did help me at least figure out where this all goes together. And then I came with a new center dash piece to fit this new stereo system. And now we're gonna go ahead and get that thrown on. Okay, so Ren's got the newly painted centerpiece, and we'll find out if I like the color because I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. So you had to pop these vents out of your old one to put in this. Also, the clips that are on the back of here, these clips we had to pop off and reuse, and this little rubber piece that goes on the top like that. So we're gonna go ahead and Ren's gonna put the vents in. All right, so I know the color doesn't match. I think I like it like that though. I'm not sure yet. I might change it all one color, or I might do the teal, but it's kind of cool to have the different colors in there. But we got it finally all together, so let's go ahead and see what this bad boy can do. Okay, so let's go ahead and play with it. So we go to home screen, gives you the option for some radio. You can go through and you can hook up what station you want for 6 different programmable stations. And then back to home. So then you can hook up your phone. I have it on Ren's phone right now, and go to Apple CarPlay, and you can use navigation, go somewhere, Spotify, you can call somebody. Then it shows you the phone feature, your music, your maps, messages, audiobooks, calendar, Waze, Audible, Spotify, all that fun stuff. And then you got your Bluetooth, CD player, you can put DVDs in it. Just go settings, and it even lets you change the color of the lights here to the programmed colors, or you can pick your own color. Let's see, I want to match a mint color. That looks pretty good. Okay, and background, change that sort of thing. Looks like it'll let you pick a picture too. It's grayed out right now, so I'll have to figure that out. All right, so We have some more stuff to play with, but basically that's the main things. I already have my microphone installed, and now we're ready to rock and roll. All right, so we have it in now. Please stay tuned for our upcoming videos. We have a few more things to do on my Jeep and some other Jeeps, so stay tuned, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Bye.